Hello, you're welcome to Forex Embassy Trading System. My name is Richmond. I'm a Forex trader and the programmer behind the Forex Embassy Trading System. With this system, this is what it seeks to do. It analyzes the market, identifies the trend, and takes you into the market, setting your stop losses for you, your entry, and your take profit. So with this, you don't have to go through any complex analysis. It's a working strategy that has been programmed to produce all these. Okay, so for instance, you take this asset. This is Australian dollar against the US dollar. It gave an entry here, it gave you a take profit and a stop loss, and the asset went all the way up until it retired. This is how it works. This indicator, the one you are seeing here, is the one that identifies our trend. Anytime price closes below it, it means the trend is down. When price is trading above it, we say we have an uptrend. Then when price has crossed this indicator like it did here, we have another indicator that is a trend confirmer. Once it also crosses to join it here, it means that indeed we have a downtrend, or the actual trend is confirmed. And so it gives you the signal to get into the trade. And like it does, this is what happened here. Here it gave the signal and the asset has dropped all the way down. At another point, it gave you a signal to buy and it has moved all the way up. You pull back to previous history and it's the same thing. Anytime it gives a signal, it trades with precision. Okay, and it works for all the other assets. Now when you launch the system, this is what you are going to see. Here tells the economic calendar, so that you are not taken unaware by the sudden movements that this economic release bring. Then here tells the spread you are working with, the time to close for the next candlestick, and then you also have the daily change of the asset you are talking about. Okay, and then of course the contact of myself and the team behind this system. And you check across and it's going to be just the same. This is Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. This is it. It gave this entry and dropping all the way down. Okay, you go to Australian dollar against the CHF, and this is an entry. This is a take profit, hitting, entry down, entry, a stop loss here, and then it gives another entry and down. Okay, and the same thing happens with all the other assets. Entry, take profit. We have an entry, and then we're hoping it continues in the uptrend. This is the take profit, this is the stop loss. And this is the euro against the US dollar. The same thing happening all the time. Entry here, stop loss here, and all the way up. Okay, euro against the Canadian dollar, euro against the Japanese yen, euro against the British pound, euro against the Australian dollar. And almost all the major currency pairs in the world are traded using this system. This is the British pound against the US dollar. It gives this entry today, and then for a standard account, if you're trading a standard account, this one should give you a profit of about $500. And if you're trading a mini account, this is a profit of $50 just today. Okay, so that is how this whole system works. Even in the shorter time frames, it's still working. This is 5 minutes chart. Entry here all the way up. You switch to the higher time frames and it's still operating with the same precision up. It doesn't only work with Forex or currencies. It works with commodities and any other asset that is traded on the MT4 and on the world financial market. This is good. It gave this entry, and it's been dropping 2 weeks ago, a signal that gold is going to drop in price, and this is what you are seeing over here. It signaled it's going to rise, and it actually did until it pulled back, and then just when it was going to change direction, actually it also gave another signal and all the way down. Okay, so this is a working system that you don't need anything. You only have to wait for buy and sell entry, and then just when the signal is given, you get in to take and to make money. It doesn't only work with Forex and commodities, it's also working with stocks. So let's see. I think I'm trying to load some stock from the New York Stock Exchange, where you are going to trade with Facebook, Google, and the other assets. With the same precision, you are going to trade into profit. Okay, it's a universal system that was made to cover every single asset on the financial market, being it currency, stocks, or commodities. You only have to follow the simple rules and the guidelines the system comes with, and with that, you are surely going to make money. What you are seeing here is an alert. It's US oil. It's giving us an entry to buy. So this is how it works. US oil in a time of 60 minutes chart. It gives you a buy entry, a stop loss, and a take profit. And this same message is also forwarded to your phone or your tablet when it is configured to receive messages from it. Let's go through the stocks and see how the system gives entries with precision. Let's take Google. Google on the somewhere around 17th April, it signaled that Google is going to trade above 833.90 dollars per share, and since then Google is currently trading around 933.04 dollars a share. Not Google alone, we have Alibaba, and a signal that was, I think, about 3 days ago, somewhere on the 3rd May, that is going to trade below 116.09 dollars a share, and is currently trading at 115.3 dollars a share. Amazon, yes, as it meets it this way, it means the trend is going to change. Very soon it's going to give another entry to tell us how shares on Amazon is going to be traded. Previously it told us that it was going to trade above $902.37 a share, and it actually went all the way up to $953.90 per share. Microsoft, the same entry with precision. Facebook, so with the system you can't lose money, you can't be wrong. eBay, IBM, all these assets from the New York Stock Exchange, and it's trading with precision. So once again, it's a lovely system that you can't afford to trade without. All you have to do is just message me on all the social networks and you can get your copy and trade into success. It can be used as a full-time operational system or a form of a part-time, because it works in all time frames, 60 minutes, 4 hour, daily, weekly, and even monthly. Okay, all right, so thank you for watching and all the best.